6 students from Poolesville High School, all juniors by the way, are making a huge difference in people's lives with something that they created themselves. Now, these students recently won national awards for their creations, and they are tonight's Harris's Heroes. As part of a national competition, these 6 young inventors set out to help other young people with disabilities.
It felt really good to, change someone's life,
They went to the Scott Key Center in Frederick, Maryland, which hires people with developmental disabilities to do things like hand-wash rainwater collection barrels that are produced right there at the center.
It's a big barrel, so it was hard for them to maneuver around it because of their disabilities.
So, Brian Liu, Neil DeSchmuck, and Jessica Law invented the rain barrel cradle.
So to set it up, we first lift up the 4 arms.
With some PVC pipe and 4 small wheels, their $18 invention for the employees is priceless.
So what they can do is they just stand here and they push down with one hand and they can wipe with the other, and they don't have to move in this way. They can clean the entire barrel without having to move. And they told us they loved it and even asked us to make 10 more of them.
Ryan Cho, Dennis Levin, and Carlos Gonzalez invented something for employees who package boxes of tea.
We saw many employees with developmental disabilities struggling to count out the correct number of tea packets.
So they designed the tea packaging device.
What they do is they insert the device and then they simply slide the tea packet into each slot. All 8 slots are filled. The employees simply...
The device is a hit with employees.
A smile just came on his face, and he was doing it much more quickly, and he was telling everybody, look how much faster I can do. This is great.
Now, here's something that should put a smile on everybody's faces. The employees, they get paid by how much work they get done. So with these students' inventions, their productivity skyrocketed, and they're actually now making even more money. Andrea.
All right, Leon, so good to see them helping others. Still ahead here on ABC 7 News at 5, the wedding catering bill that's igniting a political controversy that has Virginia's governor right at the center. Plus, what motivated an area teenager to lose 100 pounds and what was his mission? Next.
Hey man, you can do the same thing.
Now I can.
If you get a divorce.
I do.
Before we go on, we've got some breaking news coming in from Georgia, where authorities say a man has barricaded himself inside a home and is now holding 5 firefighters hostage there. We'll give you a live picture here coming in from our affiliate in Gwinnett, outside of Atlanta, in Atlanta rather. This is Gwinnett County, just north of Atlanta, where police say the firefighters there were responding to a medical call in Suwanee. And when they arrived on the scene, the suspect took them hostage. So far, there's no word on a motive in this case, and a SWAT team is there on the scene. So we'll keep you posted. We'll have more information as this story develops. Audrey.
All right, Leon, well, you may have seen this local teenager a little while ago on the Katie Show. He says he went from a shy and depressed obese teen to a confident and fit young man. He was sharing his weight loss program now on the national scale. Greta Cruz has more details, and she joins us now from our newsroom. Greta?
Well, Audrey, he wasn't only on Katie. The story's also in this week's People magazine. 17-year-old Charles Haynes is a junior now at Our Lady of Good Counsel High School in Olney, Maryland. And what a journey he's been on. At age 15, Charles Haynes tipped the scales at 285 pounds.
I used to hide behind my parents because I didn't want to be seen.
He felt tormented and he was bullied a lot.
I was very depressed. You know, I didn't have any friends really.
And he came home and he was so upset because of how they treated him.
Then he had a wake-up call.
One day I woke up and I can remember this personally. I just could not breathe. You know, it's this feeling of suffocation. I knew I had to do something about this, or, you know, I wouldn't live long. Here we go.
So Charles took control of his life. He cut out fast food and sodas, turned to water and healthy meals, and started exercising, and now lifts weights and runs 8 miles a day.
I've lost a total of 115 pounds.
I am so proud of this child.
For somebody his age, to be able to make a decision like that on his own and to change his life is just unbelievable to me.
I felt bad, like I didn't want to look like this.
His next goal is to help other obese teens. That's why he shared his experience on Katie and with People magazine.
People magazine, Katie Couric show, it's just unimaginable.
The key to changing, Charles says, do it for yourself.
If you don't like yourself, don't like the way you look, don't like the way you know, anything, change it, you know, make the initiative, make the first step.
Great kid. Well, Charles tells us he's confident he will stay healthy and fit. He's even considering becoming a motivational speaker. Live in the newsroom, Greta Cruz, ABC 7 News.
All right, thanks, Greta. That'll work. Charles has got the guns working a little bit there, huh?
Leon.
Oh, no, he's doing it on his own, I'll tell you that. Now, parents out there, if you want your child to lose weight, perhaps maybe not as much as 100 pounds, experts do have some advice for you. They say, believe it or not, don't skip meals or snacks, because studies show that people who eat more frequently tend to be thinner, but you have to eat small meals. The reason is because small meals during the day help to regulate a person's appetite. Health experts also recommend having your child eat the majority of their calories earlier in the day. And as always, you should always encourage them to lead a more active lifestyle.
Leon, 2 inventors from Massachusetts have found a way to make your words and thoughts jump off the page, literally. They've created the 3Doodler. Now, this is the world's first 3D printing pen that allows you to draw objects in 3 dimensions. The pen melts plastic, then it cools it instantly and into any shape that you want.
It's a new way to communicate. It's effectively a way for people to communicate 3-dimensional ideas directly to each other. Basketball. That's awesome.
The creators say because the tip of the metal pen is hot, this is not a toy, but that this could be their next creation, that the 3Doodler will cost about $100, and it could be in stores by next Christmas.
And it's going to drive elementary school teachers crazy. If kids get a hold of those.
That's interesting.
All right, folks, coming up tonight at 6 now, major money news as the stock market posts record gains today. We'll break down this historic day on Wall Street for you. And one state taking a small business owner to court after she refused to serve a gay couple. These stories and more coming up tonight on ABC 7 News at 6.
All right, we have seen an absolutely wild weather phenomenon out there. We've gone from really chilly temperatures to really warm ones in a short matter of time.
Sorry, guys, I couldn't hear your lead into me here, but let me pick up on the wild weather conditions across the country, from blizzards to heat to wildfires from the heat and record temperatures. Crazy stuff. All right, guys, let's get busy here and talk about what's happening. First, go to our weather computer and take a look at our storm scan. A lot of heavy storms well to the north. This is on the northern periphery of this big high pressure center that has given us the summer-like conditions. You get to the north, you get on a thermal boundary